Hello and thank you for watching this Rockin' and Roman video. Angels Landing has claimed 13 lives since year 2000, including 2 already in 2021. Angels Landing is reported as one of the most dangerous and deadly hikes in the USA. Speaking from the experience of having just done the hike together with my wife Kinsey, I can definitely say it is a treacherous hike that should not be taken lightly. Follow us in this video as we take you from the bus stop all the way to the top of the Angels Landing hike. And while you're following along, we're going to try and give you some helpful tips and advice so that you can stay safe on the hike and get back safe. If this is our first time meeting, I'm Tyler, and me and my wife Kinsey travel the US full time in our RV, and we try and educate and inspire other people to do the same. Please consider liking and subscribing if you want to see more great RV, outdoor, and travel content. Now let's get into the video and let's show you how to do this hike safely. We're about to go hike Angels Landing. It's morning. I'm getting some water boiling so that we make some coffee and tea. Then we gotta boogie out of here and get to the entrance. It is coronavirus, so we actually had to make reservations for entry tickets. They were only like $1. But so if you're trying to go to Zion, remember to plan ahead and buy some tickets before you go. And then once we get there, we will walk in, get on a shuttle, and take it to Angels Landing and do the hike around probably 11-ish.
We are on our way to Zion right now. It is 25 degrees out, so super cold, but we're pretty stoked to go on the Angels Landing hike. We made it to the visitor center, so we're going to switch to the GoPro and go on a shuttle to the Angels Landing hike.
And I'll get Kinsey to do a shot of it. It is insane. So it's like 9:40. It's like 30 degrees out. It's the middle of winter. And dude, this whole parking lot is packed. Like there must be hundreds of cars here. So here's the route we're gonna take. So we're right here, right at the campground. We gotta get on a shuttle. It's gonna come up here, and we're gonna get off on the grotto, and that is where Angels Landing Trailhead will be. So we're on the trail now. It was stop number 6, the grotto, and I think it's 2 miles to Scouts Lookout, and then half mile from Scouts Lookout up to the actual end of Angels Landing. So far it's just a really nice, pretty trail. The sun is making it really comfortable to hike and not be hot with the cool air or too cold. It's just really beautiful. It's right by the river, and I mean, it's kind of busy, but it's not too bad. Like I've seen pictures in the summer, and it's just like a line of ants walking on the trail, and we actually have a little bit of room to ourselves, which is nice.
Part of this hike is that we have to climb up a steep switchback road. Trail, I mean, up there. If you can see all those people, you're just switchbacking all the way up this mountain.
Switchbacks now. It is very strenuous. Really nice coming down, and the view out there is just phenomenal.
So we finally got through the switchbacks, but now we're walking through this beautiful canyon.
So we thought we had done the hard part. I thought the switchbacks we saw earlier were the ones I saw online, but this is what I saw online. This is supposed to be the hardest part. This is the second set of switchbacks and much more strenuous, but once you're done with this, you'll be at Scouts Lookout right before Angels Landing. Be sure to take a break at Scouts Lookout so you have plenty of energy for Angels Landing. So it looks like we finally made it to Scouts Lookout, and We got a pretty good view right there. I think that's Scouts Lookout, where our people are. And then Angels Landing is right up there. We were walking by people and they were telling us that was just the warm up compared to Angels Landing. So we might take a break at Scouts Lookout. They have toilets up here. Probably the nicest porta potties I've ever seen on a trail. And it's like probably the highest porta potty I've ever been to, because it's way up on top of a mountain. I always wonder how they got these things here. Little snack before the hike. Looks like a lot of fun. It's pretty crowded already though. And it's just this awesome drop and view right here. Since year 2000, 13 people have fallen to their death on the Angels Landing Trail, including 2 people in early 2021. Hike cautiously. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be strenuous. Oh, this is sketchy. Here, you go in front of me. This is the start of the chain section for Angels Landing. As you can see, it was very crowded even on this cold winter day. One of the most important parts is not trying to pass people on narrow sections like this. As you can see here, we're letting people coming down pass. It is a small, narrow trail, so we all have to work together to make sure everybody can pass safely. Sometimes you will have to scramble on your hands and knees. As you can see here, it's a steep drop to the right side. And here it's a steep drop to the left side, so definitely take your time. Giving the person in front of you a good amount of room is a good idea. Try and always keep at least one hand on the chain. I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this hike if there's been any wetness on the rock, since the rock is very worn down from people's shoes over the years. Grabbing onto handholds like this tree root is a great way to keep yourself steady while climbing. Right here I'm giving Kenzie plenty of room to climb without me right on her heels. Again, you can see she's always keeping one hand on the chain. And once again, trying to keep a hand on the chain while you're going up. That way, if you do slip, you'll be able to catch yourself. This is the last part of the chain section before you get to almost the very end of Angels Landing. The ironic part is most deaths have occurred before or after the chain section. And I do believe that it's because people get a false sense of security that once the chains are gone, they've passed the dangerous part. So we just got done with Angels Landing. We had lunch up here, and I definitely see why people hike this. It's one of the best hikes I've ever been on, and one of the best in the US. Definitely worth it. And just the views out here are stunning, and I can't wait to do more hikes here in Zion. Now we're coming back down, and you can really see from this angle how steep the trail is and how close you are to the edge. We saw that there was some access to the river right by the trail, and our feet are killing us, so we're gonna go soak them in the cold river. Hopefully you'll be able to do the Angels Landing hike safely. If you're cautious, take your time and don't rush. Make sure to give people plenty of room to pass, and hopefully they'll show you the same courtesy. And remember, it's about the journey, sometimes not the destination. This hike is beautiful throughout the hike, and I definitely think that you should be able to do it fine as long as you're safe. So we're back to the truck now, and so hungry. Kenzie's right here in the truck eating a PB&J that we made earlier, and the hike was awesome, but our knees, our feet, everything is so sore. They say the hike's 5 miles. They should say that it's 5, but it feels like 10. You know, we're super worn out. But I would definitely say Angels Landing is one of the bucket list hikes that if you are very passionate about hiking or views or nature, you need to do it. But definitely come prepared and be ready for a very long, hard hike.